Welcome to the Sanctuary. I'm Kyle, and I'm here to tell you, never be afraid to step into the pleasure den of the absurd. Robbie Robertson has passed away at age 80. Singer, songwriter, guitar player. Worked with Martin Scorsese on a lot of his movies in musical capacity. He, also sometimes as an actor. He also had an early guitar lesson when he was in the Hawks by the great Roy Buchanan. And so when you see in the last waltz where he's playing lead guitar and he's doing those pinched harmonics, well, he got that from Roy Buchanan. But I do have some things here in the sanctuary. Of course, one of the greatest rock concert documentaries of all time, The Last Waltz. I mean, this will surely be an enjoyable watch for anybody that loves classic rock and pop. And I mean, the band with Robbie Robertson was a great band on their own, but this movie, you know, has all these guest stars in it. Bob Dylan, Eric Clapton, Neil Young, Joni Mitchell, Van Morrison, Neil Diamond, Emmylou Harris, Muddy Waters, The Staples, Ringo Starr, Ronnie Wood, Dr. John, Paul Butterfield, and of course Ronnie Hawkins himself, who had the band as his band when they were just youngsters. And Martin Scorsese picture this started the long and storied collaboration between Scorsese and Robbie Robertson. Then there was this recent documentary about the band, Once Were Brothers. And this has a lot of archival footage in it. Tells the story of the band from their early days with the Hawks and all the way down to their breakup. And you know, it's sometimes I will say this about a lot of modern documentaries, you know, about people. There's a lot of years, or these in-between years, you know, that artists may have, in which you want to know, like, yeah, what were they doing? What was going on, you know? And it never really gets covered. And, you know, it seems like with this one, you know, there's a huge emphasis on the early years and then, like, their immediate success. And then it kind of, like, you know, they do their third album and, you know, a lot. Then it's like, everything's like a real fast, quick covered, you know, whereas the early period was all in depth and, you know, they're spending a lot of time on it. And it's like, well, I want to know more about these, you know, other years, you know, and it's just like, you know, they speed right through it, you know, but you check it out. You tell me, you know, what you think of this documentary. It's definitely worth a watch, you know. You got to see it. And then there's this other documentary that Robbie Robertson is a part of. Rumble. The Indians Who Rocked the World. And Robbie Robertson is in this movie because he's part Native American, and it highlights all the other Native American artists who were hugely popular and moreover hugely influential and sometimes successful in their own right. It starts with Charlie Patton, They talk about Link Ray, who's right there. They talk about Robbie Robertson. They talk about Jimi Hendrix. They interview John Trudell. They talk about him and his collaboration with fellow Native American guitarist Jesse Ed Davis. Randy Castillo, who was the drummer for a time with Ozzy Osbourne, and quite a few others too. Some up-and-comers, some guys from the 60s. And it's an interesting look into another side of music and all that cultural and spiritual energy which the Native Americans brought to what they were doing. And it's a good one. It's cool to watch. And take it from an Indian himself, it's worth a watch. So I just wanted to say rest in peace, Robbie Robertson. You know, his legacy lives on through all those great songs that he wrote that all the members of the band sang as if it was their own. And that shows you what a great band they were. You know, they were so talented, and to take Robbie's songs and you know, make it just seem like it was all of theirs. And in a way, it kind of is. So with that, I want to thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please click the thumbs up icon, give it a like. If you really like what we do, is just set the camera down, look into it, hold stuff up and talk about it, well, subscribe to the channel. Click all notifications so you'll always know when I upload a video. And again, I just want to thank you for watching, and never be afraid to step into the pleasure den of the absurd.